my girl from Senegal. She come back to daddy when I Senegal. Daddy at the general. Have to pay the lawyer just to stay out the federal. Big man pull up like a sentinel. Big gold chain on me neck, me and several. Make the girl hyper. Have to settle down. Ginseng roof for the second round. Knock out in the car. Rubber man take a gun. A lot, not a little, plenty. My quartz crystals never empty. There'll be no knots that fret me. Bitter like root tea. I'll use whatever works like Bruce Lee. You only need a little like Tootsie. Baby had a biggie, it was juicy. I like it really weird like kooky. I switch my style up every year, it's a new me. You thought you knew me, let me introduce me.
I'm getting sick of bitches having opinions, and that's all I get to see is fat black bitches, old white bitches, dykes.
Fat black bitches, old white bitches, dykes. You feel me? Oh, I guess I'm out the algorithm already. I guess it is what it is. You feel me? I guess it is what it is. But you know, we're taking our time today. We're going to take our time. We have another passport situation. We're going to continue having them because you niggas don't listen to me. You feel me? So we up early. I got the nitro coffee with the heavy cream, our organic pause with the organic heavy cream pause. You feel me? The spring water ice, nigga. You niggas not like me. You get ice from the gas station. You nigga, your ice comes from the gas station. Let's talk about that. Let's get into that. Your ice comes from the gas station. Let's get into that. Yo, but for real, the spring water ice, it's worth it. It makes things taste better. But yo, we're gonna take our time. We're gonna get right into it. You know, people know how we do it around here. We got our little crew. We're usually late night shows. People don't show up in the morning. You feel me? Niggas at work. My audience is an extreme. You feel me? It's either hood niggas who ain't doing nothing and they sleep right now still. They're asleep. Or niggas who are professionals and they're at work right now. They're at work. You feel me? Oh, let me take a sip of this nitro coffee. The nitro hit different. The nitro hit different when you put the spring water ice and then you pour the heavy cream on it, pause, and then you pour, I see they say pour hard, pause, but you pour aggressively. And you get like a nice foam. It's just fire. You know what I mean? Sin azúcar, no sugar. Pretty sure I said that wrong. But you know what? Before we start the show, let's go ahead and let's take it to Colombia real quick before we start the show. Let's go. You niggas think it's sweet in Colombia? You niggas think it's sweet? All right, we here. You niggas think it's sweet? You niggas think it's sweet? You think I care about this? Y'all play that shit again. Let's go. You niggas pull up in the valley. You look down in the valley. You think it's sweet? Narcos dropping bricks of Tusi at the helicopters. Little young gorillas. Gorillas with the coke. Wet palms. Niggas out there Rosalva. Niggas out there Piera. You niggas think it's sweet. You thought this shit was like North Carolina. You thought it was sweet out there. Yeah, nigga. Respect the underworld, nigga. Respect the underworld. Respect the motherfucking underworld. Or you want to feed the streets? Keep feeding the streets. You already know. You already know we here. We here. I'm not worried if anybody comes in here at this show either. I'm hanging out. I'm gonna get to work pretty soon. Right now I'm drinking nitro coffee. And I'm sensitive to fucking coffee. I took a couple sips. I'm turned. Let me roll this weed to balance this out, bro. Let me roll the weed to balance it out. We on the organic speedball. We on Yo. Hold on, let me get this out of here. Let me get this out of here in case shit will slow down the show. Alright. Let me share the screen. Let me share the screen. What we got? We got Raze. I like to give niggas more time to come in here, but I don't care. We hanging out right now. It is what it is. You feel me? Boom. I'm just going to let it play for a little while. Without judgment, without stopping it. I'm just going to let it play for a little while. And we will give our input. You feel me? Let's go. Hold up. We need the sound. Let's go.
To you, somebody sent me a message saying, yo, Raze, we got another guy who got out there inside Medellin. Maybe you can contact them and see what's up. I said, okay. And I said, okay, I know this guy. You was in my chats before. I was already subscribed to your channel. And I said, yeah, let me hit you up and see if you want to come on. And you said, yes, you will. And it's crazy. So shout out, you want to tell people your background, how you ended up out there in Medellin?
Yeah, so I'm a guy from California, been through many things in life, but the catalyst that got me traveling internationally is I had a near-death experience in January of 2019, and it changed my whole perception of life, of what was important, and how if that near-death experience would have ended my life, how I never would have enjoyed life and took risks and do things what I wanted to do instead of always being a follower, always being under the thumb of a job or some type of authority. So I went through a very tough period after that near-death experience. And then finally, I got the enlightenment and some wisdom and some supernatural advice on how to make some money and leave to where I would never come back to the United States. So I was pretty much, it was during the time of maybe, it was during the time of COVID. I was watching a lot of videos, and one of the main YouTubers I like was Ace Live. I was watching videos, he's doing everyday stuff, just having a good time. You know what I mean? And I was like, man, these dudes are they're having way too much fun. And I'm sitting over here in the Matrix, not enjoying my life. So I sold everything I had. And I mean, I don't have a bed. I don't have car insurance. I don't have nothing in the United States. I sold everything I had and moved to Colombia on the strength of video. I had never been to Colombia.
Right.
So it was my first time. I arrived. So I was.
We're gonna keep it real. Shout out to you for wilding. You feel me? Shout out to you for taking a leap, man. Taking a leap, man. Feel me? Taking a leap, taking a risk in life. Getting the fuck out of where you at.
On a mission that I'm going to move and be a world traveler. And if I don't like Colombia, the world's big place, if I spent 3 months in every country, you know what I mean? It would take me 50 years to see every country if I only spent 3 months. So,
Right.
you know, that was in January of 2021. So I've been out in the United States for over 3 years now. So that's pretty much the story of how I arrived in Medellin. So I'm not a tourist. For you guys out there,
You are a tourist. You are a tourist. You got caught for 50 racks. You a tourist. Don't ever tell me you're not a tourist.
I'm not a tourist. I'm a resident. Colombian ID card. I've been living here.
Nigga, I don't care if you got a cellular. Cellular, whatever the fuck they call it, the Colombian ID. I don't care, dog. You a tourist.
Pero cuando llegué en Colombia en enero 2021, habla ni español. So when I
know what he said. Let me see what this nigga said. Hold on. He said, "Cuando llegué, when I arrived Colombia, to Colombia, hold on. Let me. We don't. I'm on my practice. I'm on my Spanish practice shit. I don't get paid from YouTube, so I don't care. I'm gonna practice right now. Let's pull that back a little bit. See what he's talking about.
Right here, pero cuando llegué en
cuando. But when I arrived,
Colombia en enero 2021, habla ni.
Oh, he said whatever day he arrived in Colombia, he couldn't speak any Spanish.
Espanol. So when I arrived here, I didn't speak any Spanish, so things was different. I like to take risks in life. I like to learn things. I like to do new things. So I decided that I was going to be a world traveler, go to another country, establish myself, learn another language, and that was going to be my life, and then travel. So
I can't hate on that. But I'm going to hate on you. But I can't hate on that because you made a big move. Take a risk, break the pattern. I might get on this on a deeper show on Nigga Gnosis. Maybe we can get into it. Pattern breaking. How do you attack the Matrix? What is propaganda doing to you? Propaganda is putting you into a box, a pattern, a control pattern. So how do you fight the simulation? How do we fight the simulation? Constant pattern breaking. And that doesn't mean any Aleister Crowley shit. We gotta do some depraved, weird shit, some white people magic, dog. That's not what it is. That's not what it is. So shout out to him. Shout out to him. You know what? We want to keep this funny and light and surface nigga. We want to keep this nigga level on this show. But shout out to him for breaking pattern and introducing novelty into his life. Huh? We'll talk about that another time. We need to get to the quantum physics at another time. I don't want to insult my audience over here. We just having a good time. Let's go.
You know, I pretty much Colombia has been my home, but sometimes I get bored. I go to other countries. Like if you guys look on my channel, I got back to Medellin in January 16th, but I was over in Ecuador for 6 weeks. My first 3 days in Ecuador, I saw a murder on the beach at 3 in the afternoon. I was in downtown Guayaquil. I did a live when they were pulling like out of the courtrooms and executing them. They broke into a news station and they were killing the news reporters live on TV. They had cops rounded up. They were killing them.
Get them the fuck out of here. That's another country when they say the gang's doing it. The news said that. I don't believe shit the news says. They taking out the ruling class. They taking out the ruling class. Who runs the news stations over here? Maybe we should be doing what they doing in Ecuador. Maybe we should be running up in the news station, dragging niggas out. Maybe that's what we should be doing. But what are they gonna tell you? Oh, the gangs have taken over the country and all this shit. Nigga, the gang took over this country. They don't wave a flag. They wear a small hat. Let's go.
Live, they blew up like 200 cars. The cartel in Guayaquil. The whole city was shut down. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Not even a grocery store was open. So you know the ironic thing. So the whole country of Ecuador is under curfew for 2 months. So the ironic thing, I was like, I'm gonna leave Guayaquil and I'm going back to Medellin where it's safe. Because I've been living in Medellin for 3 years and nothing never happened to me. So the ironic thing was like,
nothing never happened to you. You are God blessed. You are God blessed, dog. Because I can tell something should have happened to you.
I'm going back to Colombia, home where it's safe. So that's pretty much the the recent story, but over the past 3 years, I've traveled all over. You know, Colombia's been my base. I bounce around from cities to Colombia. I lived in Cartagena. I've lived in Barranquilla for, you know, a lot of time, almost a year. Been to Santa Marta like 12 times. I lived in Cali, Pereira, Bogota, Bucaramanga, San Andreas, Maicao. Last year, I lived in Brazil for 3 months.
Okay.
We don't care, nigga. We don't care.
Rio de Janeiro, Salvador Bahia, Recife. I lived over in Thailand for a few months. Cambodia.
Okay.
What about the bitch taking 50,000 from you? Can we get to that? Can we get in that?
All right.
Mexico, I've lived there. Did 6-city tour. Lived in Mexico for like 3 months.
Hey,
So
wow.
I was just in Lima, Peru, in September. Did Lima for Peru for a month. Didn't really like that place. Came back to Colombia for a few months. Rolled to Ecuador. So you know, I'm a resident here, but I still bounce around. You know, like I get bored. You know, I live a life of leisure. So when I get bored, I go to.
Let me shout out to that. I'm not hating on that at all. The nigga's a gentleman of leisure, nigga. I get props for props are due. I might turn up, make some jokes, clown on you or whatever, but I get props for props are due. This nigga's a man of leisure, dog. Feel me? You niggas ain't living in leisure. You niggas getting yelled at by a bitch right now. This nigga's traveling around the world, living a life of leisure. What you know about that? Look up leisure, nigga.
A new place.
All right, hold on. Let me stop you. That's a lot right there to you know. And salute to all 264 people watching Raze along with Ken from Kingdom Living. He's telling his story, and he's very well traveled. Man, you got a lot of frequent flyer miles, something, you know what I'm saying? But you are very, very well traveled. He said he preferred Colombia, right? Medellin. You know, he was out there in Ecuador. Now, I don't think they killed anybody at the news station in Ecuador that time, but you know, we all seen it. We all seen what happened with the hostage situation.
I have the receipts from Ecuador.
All right. So we leave that alone. We leave that alone right now. Yeah. Okay. So
I'll send them to you later.
Yeah. Let me leave it. Yes. So he's very well traveled. Do the beauty of the woman of Colombia, did that lead you to end up in Colombia right now, like for your longest stint? Is the woman, was it the woman, or is it like the cheaper cost of living is the reason you're there, right? You decided to land in Colombia, Medellin, rather than all the other places. You say you don't really.
It's not the cheaper cost of women. My guy got hit for 50 racks. If you got 50 racks to get hit for, that aren't highly protected, that your life doesn't depend on, you get to get hit for the 50, then you're not there in Colombia for just the lower price of living or all that. We know what you're there for, bro. It's okay.
Really like Peru, I see. What was your reason?
You know, for 2 reasons. You mentioned one, cost of living is great, and then also the weather in Medellin. There's just something about this city that every time.
It's called the land of eternal spring. You've been there for 3 years. You should be able to tell us what it's called in Spanish. Huh?
Time I'm in it, the feel of it's great. You land, the drive from the airport, the weather's always perfect, and it's some of the nicest people. But you know, it goes on.
He ain't ever lied.
Extremes, obviously. You got some of the worst people, but a lot of the nicest people. So I really like the culture of Colombia, and I like the people. You know, after you live abroad for more than a year or so, that kind of draw of attractive women and things, it wears off. You know, it doesn't have the same effect on you because you start living a normal life. It's different for guys that aren't expats. It's different for guys that are a 1-week traveler, a 2-week traveler. Like I did
How different is it? Your crib looks like the average Airbnb.
a lot of indulging and having fun, maybe my first year, but then what more is it? You can't do that stuff.
What do you mean, what more is it? He's like, oh, my first year, I indulged and have fun, but after that, what did I do? Nigga, you do what you've been doing. You move around the country, like you said, you've been around. Let me not talk crazy about you, but you've been around the country or whatever. And when you're in Colombia, you should have the weight of the matrix off your back, so you feel better. The quality of the food, like Colombia is almost self-sufficient. I don't think they're really importing food like that. So you're getting fresh food that makes you feel good and actually heals your body. So when you're out there feeling good, eating good food, be careful with the water. I'll be careful with the water. I'm not saying it's bad, but I ain't saying it's good. So you're out there drinking water out of bottles, eating food that actually heals and sustains your body. That makes you, it naturally makes you want to work out more because everywhere is just like incline, decline everywhere you're walking. So it naturally makes you want to work out more. So when you out there, so you should be lifting your, and the environment of the people. It's a fit nation. They have workout stations all over the place. In the fucking barrio, there's workout stations. Bitches getting in all over the place. Huh? Gyms everywhere. So it's a fitness culture. So if you in there, especially if you live in there, nigga, you're not on vacation, you don't look like you dove into it, you should be diving into the fitness culture. And once you dive into the fitness culture, you working out every fucking day, you feel more savage. You want to smash every day.
Stuff the rest of your life that can't be life. It's just most people have never had the opportunity or the freedom to just be free for a year and have a vacation for a year. It kind of turns into a life. It doesn't feel like a vacation. You start doing normal things like having a gym routine, having normal friends, going for a walk, going to a park, wanting to do normal things. So it's I hope that explains what you asked a little bit better.
Okay, and Mr. G sent $2 donation to the Raze Thailand Fund. Please tell me not 50K US in USD in cash. WTF. Well, we're going to get to that right quick. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that in a minute, Mr. G. Salute to you and thank you for that donation. And Travel Squad is in the building. Salute. Okay, there we go. All right. So let's go to the beauty that drugged and robbed you. Now, this is what everybody's here for. And salute to all 290 people watching. How did you meet the girl? And how did you end up getting robbed?
So typical story. Met her online.
Shout out to Raze. Get to the point, nigga.
Wait a minute. Tinder, was it Tinder?
Yes.
Did you see the U.S. State Department warning about dating apps out there?
Man, I've been seeing warnings for 3 years.
Oh man. And it finally caught up with you. All right, okay. So you was good for 3 years until you wasn't okay. All right, go ahead. So he met her on a dating app, Tinder, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. All right, go ahead.
So, go on. We're talking for a couple of weeks, chit-chatting back and forth. Because, I live here in the normal life and I look for relationships with normal people. So we're going back and forth talking, this about life, hey, kids, family, what do you do? What do you like to do? So after about a couple of weeks of that, pretty much just chilling. What are you doing tonight? Want to hang out? Want to watch a movie? And it really wasn't on nothing more than that. Because you got the receipts of the rappy coming. So decided to come over, hang out, chill. We talked for about like an hour. Then we ordered some food, ate some food. Then I put on my favorite gangster movie, Goodfellas, in Spanish, to show something. And
the young Colombian bitch, you don't watch Goodfellas with your old ass nigga. That should have been red flag number one. The bitch was like, oh, yeah, let's watch Bien Hombres or whatever. Nigga, no. Get this bitch out. Don't you got work to do? Don't you got weights to lift? Don't you got other bitch you rather like? No, come the fuck on, man. Nigga, bitches in America don't like you. Now you over there just laid up with the bitch like the bitch. Like, niggas are insane, dog. You niggas are insane. I don't want to see people die. It's sad when people die. But I don't give a fuck. You niggas gotta go. You niggas gotta get the fuck up out of here until you learn. And the more that you niggas die, it's gonna help my business. It's gonna help my business. You feel me? It's gonna help my business. Because the lame niggas need to see more destruction before they get it in their head. Maybe I need to roll with somebody experienced. And the lame nigga might be like, oh, I've been to more places than you've been to. How are you more experienced than me? Disagreeable. I've been to more places than you. How are you more experienced than me? Disagreeable. Nigga, I'm more experienced because of life, nigga. Tumultuous. Nigga. And I'm not just a American. I'm half Jamaican. You feel me? So this shit is not. When you niggas get over there and get all tight and surprised, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm used to it. That's why you niggas need to pay me the fee to take you to Colombia, keep you safe, and make sure you have a good time. You got all the money, right? You did everything right, right? You a cybersecurity nigga, right? You did everything right. You got the money. Why you spend that money to protect your life instead of enriching the hoes? Why do you spend that money to protect your life instead of giving it all to the hoes? Why do you give it to a good brother to keep you safe? Huh? But nah, you won't give me 5 racks, but you'll give the bitch 50? Shout out to the bitch is winning.
I was actually laying in my bed right here, and she was actually sitting next to it in the chair I'm in.
This nigga laid up in the bed and the bitch is sitting up. This nigga's in a vulnerable position. This nigga laying in the bed and the bitch is sitting up watching him, waiting for the drugs to take effect. Fucking wrong with this nigga.
And we were watching the TV. The TV's right in front of me right here.
Right.
So just chilling about halfway through the movie. Next thing you know, that's all I remember. It was 11 o'clock the next morning. That was it.
That's all you remember. Nigga, how did it just happen exactly how I just put it together? This nigga's laying in the bed in a vulnerable position. He's laying in bed in a vulnerable position. The bitch is sitting next to him in a chair. She's observing him. You got a bitch in your house just observing you while you lay. Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you out of your fucking mind? This why you niggas need me. Shoot me the fight. No, it was 2,500. It was 2,500 plus fight, flight, and lodging. And the 2,500 was for my pocket. Now it's 5,000, nigga. Cause you gave the bitch 50K. Now it's 5,000. You feel me? I need 5 racks for my pocket. Plus fight, plus travel and lodging, nigga. And when we out there, guess what? I'm very experienced. You're gonna have the best time of your fucking life. Ever. I'm gonna guarantee it. I'm gonna guarantee it. And the thing is, oh, is this guy a professional? And is this guy some ex-military? No, nigga. I came up a tumultuous life. You feel me? The hood, as they would call it. And not just a regular hood. This is not just let me not even get into that. Let's just say this. If the shit's going down and a nigga pull a knife or something on you, you're here with somebody who knows how to push a retarded button. That's all I gotta say. I know how to push a retarded button, but I also know when to read not to push the retarded button. A nigga comes up to you with no mask on and a gun, you give him everything. You give him everything. A nigga comes up to you with a Naya, me, to you niggas, everybody else, I would say give him everything. Do not live like me. Do not live like me. But we're going to get to those stories later. Let's let it go a little bit. Yo, chat, we got people in the chat. We got people in the chat. Brooklyn GQ. Talk to these niggas. Yo, I'm sorry for yelling and shit. Yo, let me know if I'm hurting niggas' ears in the chat because I'm off the nitro coffee and the heavy cream. Pause. And I didn't roll the weed up yet. We got Brooklyn GQ. He bragged about having money, but on the live asking for donations because he's all out of money. Don't all these niggas ask for money? Don't all these niggas ask for money in the end? Don't all these niggas ask for money? Like, the thing is, I don't even really want to watch the rest of this episode because the nigga just said the dumbest thing in the world. He hanging out with a bitch from the internet. Nigga laying in bed while the bitch sitting in a chair. And that's all I remember. Next day, I woke up the next day, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. That's all I remember. Bitch ran you for 50,000. What the fuck? What the fuck? 50,000? You on here begging for donations? Nigga, you better make a police report, nigga. You a square. Aren't you the niggas who hate Ray and Pookie and all them niggas? You're a lame, a square, right? Nigga, if you a square, you supposed to have insurance. Insurance for the insurance. Insurance for that insurance. You supposed to call the blank. You supposed to call the bank with your lame voice. You feel me? With the police report. You feel me? I was laughing. I was laughing my butt off last night. Nigga, I was busy, so I couldn't watch it, but I knew I was gonna cover it, so I haven't seen this yet. I haven't seen, but it's crazy how I called it. But let's go. Let's go. Shout out to rocking with me. Hit the like button.
So, guys, he is saying that they were watching what movie was that again?
Goodfellas.
Bien hombres. What?
Goodfellas. And the girl, she wanted to watch The Godfather instead. So she was mad. She wanted to see The Godfather. She didn't want to see the Goodfellas. So she obviously slipped something in her drink and knocked him out. So what happened when you woke up?
So I woke up initially.
This nigga need to be more paranoid like Floyd. Like foreign only, that big head dumb nigga. They need to be more paranoid like him. At least Floyd. If Floyd look away from a bitch and a bitch move her elbow funny, Floyd is canceling all the days he's walking out. That nigga, Floyd is putting down his hot dog and french fries. That's all that nigga eat. Floyd eat like he's 7 years old. Floyd's gonna put down his hot dog and french fries, back away from the table, and make his exit. You feel me? This nigga laying up with the bitch walking around the house making drink. He thinks it's all good. You think it's all good because you think bitches like you. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna play the video, but I gotta talk about this shit. I gotta talk about this shit right now. You niggas think bitches like you. You know why? And you're blinded by beauty too. Fuck a beautiful bitch, nigga. You niggas are blinded by beauty because you never had bitches in real life. And me, I'm not acting like I'm some Casanova. I'm not Don Juan. I'm not the pimpin'. I spend money that smell like pussy before though, but that's that Mac life. Let's not talk about that. The point I'm trying to get at is, if you've never had beautiful women off GP that just like you, let me not say beautiful women. If you never had bad hoes, let's keep it real, bad hoes. I dated sex workers in America. Dated. I'll say dated because I wasn't pimping. I was macking. I was doing other shit too. I was a cool ass boyfriend. I would never say I was a pimp. You feel me? So I spent money that smelled like pussy. Dated strippers. You feel me? Dated square bitches, art bitches and shit. All super rich hoes. I did it. Multi-millionaire hoes here in Miami, South Florida. You feel me? I have experience. You know what I can tell you about? And we're talking, this is America. So you know what I can tell you about bitches? They don't like you. You think I'm making fun of you, nigga? No, I'm making fun of me too. They don't like me either. They have an agenda. They like you for your money or what you can do for them, or maybe they're trying to make their dad mad or some shit. The bitch ain't doing nothing righteous. You niggas need to understand this, and maybe it'll help you stay safe. Now listen to me carefully. I know you're like, I've been in America. The black women did this to me. Nigga, say it with me slowly. Let's go. All women. All women. I've dated all races. You feel me? I've dated all races. They don't like you. You're a utility to a bitch. Let's go.
And I'm looking around and I see a butcher knife on the floor. I see my backpack, my suitcase.
Nigga saw a butcher knife on the floor, woke up. Ooh.
It's open. So whenever I have people over, I have a ritual I do. Everything goes there. I got like a military grade backpack with locks on it. So everything important goes into that.
What military is this? The Timu military? The bitch got the knife and got into your shit.
Laptop, my 2 extra cell phones, everything goes into that. And then I put that backpack that's locked into my check bag suitcase and lock that.
Right.
So everything is always.
I'm glad he said that. Because you lame niggas are thinking like, this is how you think. You're thinking like this nigga. Oh, I have a ritual that keeps me safe. Every time someone comes here, I do this, then I do that, and that's locked up. You see, I'm very careful. This nigga trying to backtrack like he's careful, nigga. You never careful. You a lame. You food everywhere. They have a saying in Colombia. They say, I forgot how to say it in Spanish, but it says like, it says, don't give papaya. That's the saying. Don't give papaya. But it's in Spanish. You niggas are papaya. You feel me? No matter what you do, you're not going to be safe because you haven't had the life experience. Maybe you can get a... That's why you need to link with a nigga and go hang out with a nigga to see how he moves. You can't measure that shit from online. You can't believe these internet niggas. You can't believe them. All these people who are in little communities and have their internet tribalism, there are all these different little subcultures of passport bros and shit like that. You can't believe none of these niggas. I don't respect these niggas as men either. Most of these niggas be online yelling at each other crazy. Oh, you bitch, you, oh, you ugly. Nigga, grown niggas yelling at each other online is insane to me. If you make me mad enough to want to yell at you or vitriol in my voice, that means I want to put hands on you. So there's no need to fucking yell. We can be like, yo, we're both men. You're yelling at me, calling me a bitch and all this. Like, okay, let's calm that down. Can we just throw the hands and get past this? Can we throw the hands and get past this? You don't hear that happen that often. Because niggas are pussy online. You feel me? And don't think I'm the toughest guy in the world because I'm calling people pussy. Don't think I'm the toughest guy in the world. No. Let's go.
Always locked up. That's how I feel I survived, 3 years with never having anything stolen from me.
Right. Okay. So guys.
So obviously, hang on.
All right. He's gonna go grab something, guys. And like I said, be kind, guys. This guy's bringing.
Yeah, like obviously, like this Kevlar backpack. So the butcher knife.
This nigga said the book bag was Kevlar. This is Kevlar military. That nigga, that shit's Timu. An uneducated Colombian bitch got into that shit in 30 seconds flat. That bitch was Nicolas Cage in your crib. Gone in 60 seconds. Shout out to QB Passport flexing. Shout out to my nigga QB Passport flexing. Stocks over thoughts, nigga. Love and respect to my nigga QB. My nigga QB been through the fire. He survived this shit. But it wasn't in Colombia, it was in Ecuador. And them bitches were Ecuadorian. They told him they told him they were Colombian. So now he's mad at Colombians still. Why is my phone ringing? I don't want to talk to you niggas right now. I can't now. I'm in the zone. Yo. Yeah, but that shit's ringing. You can actually hear this shit. So I got the headphones on. My bad. 1 second. This ain't professional. Yo. Yeah, shout out to QB, man. QB knows that I love him and I'm gonna talk crazy and all that shit. And when we do the show, we're gonna get into it. So this is not about QB, but shout out to QB. Shout out to QB. One reason I might think QB might make some moves I don't agree with, but QB will throw his hands with you. Let's get into that. All you passport niggas, manosphere niggas, all these niggas with beef, talking crazy, not showing your face, talking crazy, doxing people, doing all this bullshit online. Let's throw the hands, nigga. Let's be men. Let's be men. Nobody gotta die. We can sign the contract and get in the gym. Huh? Well, let's go.
She went around the locks. So butcher knife into a Samsonite suitcase and then got the backpack and then butchered into that. And the ironic thing of it, this is, you know what I mean? I got a sense of humor and I've been through so many things in life. We'll get to that part. But she used my carry-on suitcase, right? I had a matching set, the carry-on suitcase and then the check bag. So she loads up my laptop, all 3 cell phones, my JBL boombox, all my credit cards. I had a gold bar because I travel with metals, precious.
Oh my God, this nigga done gave the bitch a gold bar? A gold bar, nigga. This nigga set the bitch up for life. The bitch got 50 racks, a gold bar. This bitch is investing in precious metals now off this nigga. Took his carry-on. He thinks like, oh, she was smart. She just took my carry-on and sold all my other shit. No, she got your carry-on in Paris right now. The thing is, you be thinking these hoes ain't shit because you go to Colombia and you have this American mind. You like, oh, look at this ain't shit piece of shit country. The bitches don't really talk to you. So you don't really get to see their real Instagrams. These hoes be traveling like American hoes. As soon as they get a passport, there's a simp around the globe who will bring them everywhere, especially if they're attractive. Will bring them everywhere. You feel me? But that shit hurt my heart. The bitch got a gold bar off you, dog? God damn. It's a cold world.
Metal sometimes. Well, the past 3 years I've traveled with precious metals. Luckily, I liquidated some of them. I normally would.
This nigga, hey y'all, this nigga travels with precious metals. He travels with precious metals. So if you see him out there in Parque Lires, fucking Provenza, you feel me? You might even see him in Manila. You know, he might be easy come up. Let's go.
Carry the limit. but I only had 50 grams of gold, which is about $3,600. So that was in there too. And then those items. So what the bulk of the money is, they hacked my crypto account and got that. That's where the bulk of the money went.
Hold
I had a Bank of Colombia credit card. I've been living here so long.
They hacked the nigga's crypto account? These bitches got cybersecurity certificates? Oh, it's over for you niggas. Oh my God, it's over for you niggas. They hacked the nigga's crypto account. This bitch took Litecoin from the nigga. She took XMR. This bitch was signing into the nigga's pancake swap. This bitch was looking at this nigga was laid up sleep, defenseless. This bitch was on this nigga's trading view, looking up how he marks up charts and shit. This nigga was looking at how he got his settings on his Fibonacci indicator. God damn.
I got a Bank of Colombia checking account, also a credit card. Maxed the credit card out in Colombia and hit my crypto accounts. Now, when people...
Do you understand what 50K in Colombia is? I don't think niggas really understand. Do you understand what 50K USD in Colombia is? I would say that you changed the bitch's life and her whole family's life and everybody's life, but she probably an ain't shit bitch, just like the bitches over here, and she gonna run through that bread like nothing.
People are thinking like you got robbed. It's more of like a heist. If anybody ever...
What do you... This nigga saying he didn't get robbed. He said it was a heist. This nigga's making this shit more intelligent, putting the robbery on a higher level. This nigga acting like the bitch came through the ceiling, through the lasers like goddamn Mission Impossible. You let the bitch in the door, then you lay down in the bed next to her. While she sat in the chair, the bitch didn't even lay down next to you or give you any pussy to set you up. Are you calling it a heist? Nigga. You act like this is a national treasure. You act like the bitch did some Da Vinci Code shit to you. Nigga, no.
Seen that movie Focused with Will Smith, how they had a team. So
yes.
within a matter of 2 hours, like my Colombian credit card is being charged at a casino for cash. People are shopping. People are getting gas. My crypto accounts are getting...
That's how you do it. That's how fraud works. You gotta move quick, nigga. You don't keep a pattern. But you know, I don't want to talk to you guys about that Pookie and Ray Ray shit. You know, we're Pookie and Ray Rays. We can't give you any information about how not to end up like this nigga. 50K in the hole, begging on Razor Raze channels for donations. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. Suffer and die in Colombia. Let's go.
Getting liquidated. People are inside PayPaling themselves out. They're in my checking account, Zellying money. Colombia doesn't even have Zelly.
Right.
You think they don't know niggas in the U.S. with Zelle? You think they don't know people with Zelle? Like, Colombia doesn't even have Zelle. How they selling money? Nigga, when there's a will, there's a way. There's niggas in Jamaica with dirt floor and tin roof right now that get their hands on the cell phone. 90 days later, they driving a Benz. Huh?
So it was a combination between U.S. bank account, Coinbase crypto account, some gold I had, 24 karat gold, electronics, and that was the sum of it. So about cash, I never keep a lot of cash. I only had about 700,000 pesos, which is, $160.
Right.
170 bucks. I never keep a lot of cash on. So
right.
when people are writing in the comments saying 50 grand cash, who would have that? No, it was more of a hack. And you can tell how the entire thing took place within like 2 hours. There's a team of people working on it. When a person comes back with the bag, like on that movie Focus, they're handing credit cards to certain people. They're handing this to certain people. Certain people are hacking laptops. Certain people are hacking cell phones. It was an orchestrated event like that. So when people hear these stories, I want you to know it's just not like a robbery and then you get like this and who had 50.
Nigga, it is a robbery. Once the people got your shit, what they do with it's none of your fucking business. What happened in your house, the shit that you could have prevented, that's what your business is. How about not inviting a random bitch over your house like she likes you? The bitch don't like you, though. She don't like you. You invite the random bitch over to your Airbnb, your long-term rental or wherever the fuck you're at. You're with a Colombian bitch. You put on Goodfellas like in Spanish. Like the bitches don't want to watch any American movies. They don't want to listen to any American music either. You feel me? And then you proceed to lay in the bed while a bitch is sitting in the chair next to you, observing you in your crib. Were you relaxing or were you tired? No, the one thing I don't understand is like when niggas get drugged and the drugs are taking effect, I don't see how you just don't go into a rage. You feel me? Motherfuckers know the drugs don't take effect instantly. That's why they're profiling you. They're looking at you like, oh, you look like a soft pussy motherfucker. You look like you're not gonna do shit. Because I've heard stories of other niggas, a white nigga to be exact, a white nigga got drugged. That nigga was beating people's asses, dragging them outside, all that shit. That nigga passed out outside when the cops pulled up and he was beating motherfuckers' ass. Yo, shout out to that nigga. That's how it has to be. Are you niggas that you're not self-observant at all? You don't realize, damn, I shouldn't feel like this. Immediately, you don't realize I shouldn't feel like this. Shit's getting weird. Nigga, maybe motherfuckers can see it in my eyes or something like that. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a kid in there. You feel me? Which it should never be. Pause all that. I don't care who. Fuck. Let me take that. Let me take that out of the equation. I don't care if it's a disabled fucking one arm, one leg bitch in the room with me. If I start feeling drugged out and fucked up like that, I'm just immediately going into rage mode. Because you're not wrong. If you feel like that, you haven't been drinking all that shit, you were drugged. I immediately go into rage mode. You feel me? But it is what it is. Cause I might pass out, you might get my money, but I'm taking something with me. Let's go.
$50,000 cash on you. No, it's an electronic, cyber-based crime like that, a syndicate. And I would have never.
This nigga keeps upgrading. He's like, I got hit by a syndicate. It was a mafia. It was like the Will Smith movie Focus. It was a whole team against me. It was me against the world. Nigga. One bitch robbed you. And guess what happens when you get robbed? People take all things of value. And that's how much value you had around you. So the bitch took all of it. Cornball, dog.
I never would have expected a syndicate, because like as I'm going back forensically analyzing everything and seeing how it came down to like a 2-hour window, I personally couldn't have liquidated that much money out of my accounts within 2 hours. You know what I mean? The banks would have cut you off.
Right. That's crazy. That is crazy.
You're moving through multiple accounts. Why would the banks cut you off? Huh? And did you see the cameras where you're saying? Do they even have cameras? Because you didn't even mention that. So you let a bitch into your crib with a place with no security, no cameras. Genius. Genius. And she probably scoped you. So you think you were asleep. You were probably up giving her the codes and you probably calling the bank and shit like, yes, release the money. Yes. Yes, this is Ken. Release the money.
Great. And that was Mr. G. He answered your question right there. It was mostly cryptocurrencies. Now you said they also got some of your, well, I mean, that's they also got some of your electronics, right?
They took electronics from this nigga, precious metals. He just mentioned gold bars. That nigga probably got silver, platinum, all types of shit. That nigga got yellow cake uranium and shit. Them bitches took the precious metals and the crypto. You set this bitch up for life. You gave that bitch a retirement plan. This is the shit the bitch took from you is appreciating right now. It's appreciating in value.
Right.
Yeah, laptop, yeah. Three cell phones, and JBL, like, you know, one of them Bluetooth portable boom boxes.
Yes. And shout out to all 345 people watching Raze and Ken P. He is giving his testimony of what happened. We do have receipts, so he is not lying about this. We do have receipts, and please, his Cash App is pinned in the chat because this.
If anybody gave this nigga one Cash App, you are the most pathetic, tribal-minded, passport bro loser on the fucking planet. Nigga got 50 racks, gold bars, and crypto to give the hoes. And you over here gonna send a nigga some money to Colombia? Are you out of your fucking mind? You better save that money and buy some pussy with it. The fuck is wrong with you, nigga?
This brother lost a lot. So you did go to the police once you found out, you know, well.
Here's what I suggest, nigga. Get on one of them sites. You better update your certificates, your cybersecurity, and all that shit that you be doing, and get back on the grind. The bitch set you back a year.
What happened? Tell us what happened exactly. What happened after you woke up?
Okay, so yeah, so I woke up and I'm like looking around and I'm just like, damn, I'm kind of groggy. So luckily, it's a buddy of mine. It's another expat, a brother from the United States that lives here. I've known over a couple of years. We live in the same building. So I'm on the 4th floor. He's on the 2nd. And we leave our windows open, like, because the weather's always nice. So I'm trying to yell to him, but my voice is really, really, really weak. So I go down to him and I tell him what happened. And my initial thought is, man, I need to get a new ID card. So I was semi-coherent, and I know Colombia well. So I went down to the immigration office to say, hey, my ID was stolen. I need a new one. They told me, hey, you got to do that online. So I come back. First thing I do is I order me a new Colombian ID on his computer at his room. And then I'm telling him the story of what happened. And he's like, Ken, you're not okay. I'm taking you to the hospital. So it's kind of blurry from there. I think we were in the hospital like 8 or 9 hours. I got tested for.
Yeah, so he was releasing the funds. The bitches had him on the scopolamine. He thinks he was just out. No, you were awake, aiding and abetting in your own robbery.
I got the receipts for that right over here. I got tested for like all these drugs. They test for like all the normal abuse drugs, like cocaine, marijuana, but then they start testing for, ecstasy, sedatives, barbiturates, like anything like that. And everything was negative. Like everything was negative, but on the result, the doctor's description is like the patient was obviously under some type of sedative that was not detected by.
So you can't even check for the scopolamine? You can't even check for the scopolamine? I might have to start a new business, say less.
By medical test. So
wait a minute. So they didn't test. So you didn't see on the thing, did they test for scopolamine, that scope?
No, that's not a test.
They did not test you for scopolamine.
Look, that's not a test.
Everything else besides scopolamine, though.
That's not. I don't think that's a testable thing. I don't think it's a detectable thing.
Well, they can't.
If that's what it was.
Okay, it could have been something else that knocked you out too. It could have been something else to knock you out. It didn't necessarily have to be. But I would find it weird that they won't test you for scopolamine, because that's the drug.
That nigga been living there for 3 years. Gets drugged, all this shit. Goes to the doctor. Gets tested for everything. They say, oh, there's nothing in your system. Like, no, we can't find anything. You're looking at the list of everything you've been tested for. You've been living in Colombia for 3 years. You don't see scopolamine on there. And you don't ask the doctor, nigga. ¿Por qué no? Well, why didn't you test me? Come on, man. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna let this shit ride. My bad for stating the obvious.
That the beauties use, they slip it in there and, knock you out. But it might be underneath a more technical name, a more scientific name. It probably doesn't say scopolamine. Probably something else on that sheet. You know what I'm saying? But
you want me to read the list to you right now?
Something, yeah. Read it, and because we try to find out what knocks you out. You know what I'm saying? And salute to all 300.
Yeah, nigga, read it. We're trying to figure out what knocked you out. We're invested in this now.
The 50 people watching Raze with Ken P. He is bringing receipts. They got him for 50K cryptos, guys. This is no joke. This is not fun. And we are trying to help the
real shit. I should probably have a team of bitches robbing you niggas in Colombia. To keep it a bean. I should probably have a team of bitches robbing you niggas.
brother out. He is in dire need out there right now. And man.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys can see it. It says Las Vegas Clinic, Medellin. But anyway, so I think there's a total of 12. Cocaína, negativo. Amphetaminas, negativo. THC, negative. Methamphetamine.
If you have bread laying around and gold bars and all that shit just available, just laying around for the bitch to take from you, you're telling me you don't have enough money to get a flight back to the United States, and you online asking for donations. This is insane. This is insane. You feel me?
Amphetamines, negative. Benzodiazepines, negative. Opiates, negative. PCP, negative. MDMA, negative. Barbiturates, negative. Methadone, negative. Antidepressants, negative. Morphine, negative.
Somebody said look for hypocene. Hypocene. I think that's the technical
Not,
word for it. Hypocene.
it's not there.
It's not
I read them all.
Okay, so they did not test you for scopolamine. That they did not test you for scope. They wanted to make sure that you wasn't getting high with the girl. They were trying to make sure you wasn't getting high.
They were trying to protect the bitch. They didn't even test the scope of me. They're trying to protect the bitch. They're trying to say like, let's look up this nigga's on drugs so we just say he's on, so we can just say he was on drugs himself and get him the fuck up out of here.
Oh man, and knock yourself out. All right, okay, man. All right. So like I said, Neon Shade, thank you for donating that. Those memberships. Go ahead and super chat your questions, guys, because so many people in the chat right now. Don't feel bad if I don't get to your chat. Shout out to Will again. All right. You know, who would have 50K in Colombia? So that was the super chat from Will earlier. He just said that it wasn't 50K cash. It was in his crypto wallet. That's why, guys, you got to get this learning experience. You got to get locks for your crypto.
How do you? So you they didn't test you for scope, so you were probably scoped. So you were probably giving this information away. But so they get into your locked phone, and then you have crypto, so you should know to secure that securely. So they get through your phone, and then they get through your crypto wallet. What is wrong with this nigga?
Which I'm quite sure he had, but he said they hacked it. So. And
oh yeah, everything I had two-way verification, all that stuff on there, all phones secure. Like, you know, one thing people need to realize is like everything's hackable. You know what I mean? It just takes the right.
This nigga really is like holding on to this thing that he was in some type of a Mission Impossible, as he said, Will Smith Focus or whatever that movie's called. I haven't seen it. He keeps holding on to like he was in that type of situation, like they just hacked and they did all this. No, you're lame. You did lame shit. You got scoped, and then you helped the bitch do everything that she did. That's what happened. They don't have a team of hackers somewhere. They're not breaking firewalls and all this shit. You helped them. Just accept it. That's a problem with that's what the problem with being lame and shit. A lame nigga don't know how to take the L. He keeps like blaming other people like, oh, and this is why, and it was a whole setup, and oh no, it's very simple. It's very simple. You were lame, did lame shit, made a bad move, very bad. No, you made several bad moves, and now you're in this situation. The thing is, the people who you call like Pookie, Ray, or whatever, the people who are less risk adverse. When you catch an L in the streets or whatever, even in business, somebody who really stands on like square business, when you catch an L, you got to put the full blame on yourself. It was me. I messed up. So you can fix it. That's why the lame is never safe. Because the lame don't just blame himself. Let's go.
Crew.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so this girl you met on Tinder, was this the first date you had with the girl that you met on Tinder?
Yes.
First date.
First time you ever met the bitch off the Tinder. You got her in your place while you're laid in bed and she's sitting next to you in a chair observing you, waiting for the drugs to hit. Come on, man.
Hey, guys, this is the first timer. So this wasn't a long play situation. Big Boss, no Big Boss Real Talk was asking about that, you know.
Well, no, we talked for a couple weeks, FaceTiming or WhatsApp video call, talking normal stuff. Couple weeks,
and you liked her vibe. Did she know English anyway, or you were speaking Spanish to her?
No, yeah, sí, me habla español, so mi vida es diferente con la gente normal.
This nigga trying to show off with the Spanish. What he says is, what he just said was, I know Spanish, so my life with the with the bitches, with the normal bitches, is different. That's what he basically said. You feel me? It's obviously not that different, nigga.
So, I mean, I speak Spanish, so my life isn't like a normal tourist.
Right.
It's not, I don't have to live a pay for play life. I can meet chicks in the mall and talk to them and go on real dates. You know,
Yo, that's what these niggas always be like, you niggas are messing with the working girls. I know Spanish. So I would go out and I go on the dates and we get to know each other. They really like me. Sorry, my bad. Smoking this weed, bro. Yo, this is like a reoccurring pattern. Even with the dudes who don't know Spanish, but consider themselves like the opposite of the passport pookie or whatever, they always come in like, I talk to regular girls, and I go out here and I do, and we like each other, and we get to know each other, and they don't like you because they don't like your type of guy. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why do all you motherfuckers have robbed and drug stories? I'm gonna do a whole show on this. Because you keep hearing these robbed and drug stories back to back to back, right? How many of these niggas who you see robbed or drugged are what these people would classify as the passport pookie? How many of these people in these stories that you see robbed and drugged are the ones that these niggas would classify as, you're out there to mess with the working girls, and I know Spanish and I go on dates and they love me. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga?
That's the game, you know? So
was she taking any pay? Was she taking any pay for play?
No. I mean, I live here.
So you're in Colombia, you met a bitch for the first time in your house alone, and she's not talking any pay for play? First red flag, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you?
It's different when you're a foreigner living here and you can speak the language, because for one, you know, you're already a foreigner, so you get a little bit more leeway and a little bit more play. But
let me correct this for him. No, it's not better. It's not better, because when you don't really speak the same language and you're translating through the track the door, the translator or whatever, you can still have a demeanor, because your tone of voice and all that shit is not coming through on the track the door, so they get to read you through energy and see that you're fucking lame. You can just keep your, as they would call it, masculine frame or some corny shit like that. You can keep a certain demeanor and just speak, and they can't judge you as the fucking food that you are. They can't judge you for being papaya, the food that you are. You feel me? But when you learn the Spanish and now you're communicating, the bitch can hear your tone of voice, see your personality, see you're fucking goofy, see that you're fucking goofy, and you're an easy target. You think it's helping you, it's hurting you. It's letting the bitches over there see what the bitches over here see. Come on, man.
And now you can have conversations, you can joke, you can build some type of attraction. You know, it isn't pulling out translators and trying to talk to each other. It's not that type of vibe, you know. But like I said, when I arrived in Colombia, I didn't know Spanish. I made it a point to learn Spanish because I know you can't have any type of true relationship.
Nigga, we can all download Duolingo, dog. We can all download Busu and Duolingo and shit, dog. Come on.
Unless you can communicate with the person. So when people say like, oh, my girlfriend and this and that, and they can't speak the same language, I'm like, man, you're just on some type of pay for play game if you can't speak. And that goes for any country.
Every man in the Western world and places that are severely affected by the Western world, i.e. Colombia, is paying for playing. That's your problem. That's why you're at a 50K. That's why you're out of 50K USD and you're not out of 300K Colombian pesos. I'm going to repeat that one more time. That is why you are out of 50K USD and not just out of 300K Colombian pesos. Because you think the bitch likes you. That's your problem. You were in America where you didn't have much success with bitches because you think the bitches over here just didn't like you. Nigga, you're not Oh my god. I hate explaining this shit because I hate sounding like a manosphere nigga. Like, guys, you gotta do this and do. I don't give a fuck what you niggas do. But let's keep it real. What you don't understand, you thought the bitches over here just didn't like you. No, they can't. They didn't see a use for you. Like every bitch on earth. You feel me? They don't see a use for you. And there's different levels to the use: sexual use, monetary use, social proof use. There's many uses, but there's an exchange always going on. These bitches don't like you. You're like, oh, the American bitch? No, say it with me slow one more time. All bitches don't like you. Oh, I've been in love before. I've had a woman like me. Oh yeah, how long did that last? Was that based on feelings, right? You might have kept liking the bitch because you're not supposed to be totally based on feelings. Like, damn, I made a commitment to the bitch. Damn, I'm a man. I gotta stand on this shit. Fuck, I want to leave the bitch. You feel me? But you're gonna stand on it. When her fleeting emotional shit's over, or she's not gonna get the exchange she was getting from you already, be it monetary or whatever, that shit's done. That shit's done. And in the Western modern world, you don't have the power. It's illegal for you to keep your family together, to do what's necessary. It's illegal for you to keep your family together. Oh, niggas like, oh, you want to beat the bitch up? You want to put her in? No, nigga. You can't even raise your voice. You can't. When somebody's acting irrational and crazy, you gotta get hit with the grits. You gotta let the bitch throw the hot grits on you. You can't even block the grits, because if you block the grits and hit the pot and it hit her, you going down, dog. You feel me? Man, let's go.
Well, some people saying you're capping. You know what capping means? Some people saying you're lying about you know, you don't pay for play. But
okay, that's fine. I mean,
yeah,
people I love have said way worse about me.
Right. And okay, so let me get some more of the chats. Mr. G, please tell me. All right, I read that one, and I read the will. Thank you for that will. $4.99 Thailand fund. It's giving Floyd father, shaking my head with the $2 donation. Do you know Floyd? Do you know somebody named Floyd? He probably don't know who Floyd is, Mr. G.
No, I mean, I know Floyd's channel, and I've chit-chatted on his live. I was actually on one of Floyd's lives like 2 weeks ago, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah. So Mr. G said you giving off Floyd father vibes, you know, but we got receipts though, Mr. G. We have receipts. So you know, but thank you, Mr. G, for that. And we got 199. Don't forget the 20 million in diamonds they took. So 199. So we'll be with the 20 million in diamonds. He's saying diamonds. Now, I think he's making fun of your bar. Like you said, you had a gold bar. Like, you know.
Yeah. If anybody wants to know what it is, look it up. It's a 50-gram combi bar. It's about $3,600. Look it up. Combi. COMBI. Look up 50-gram combi bar. You know exactly what it is.
You can't flex your gold bar after you let a Colombian bitch take it from you. You can't.
Hey, Raze, why don't you do me a favor, Raze? Pull up the picture with me in front of $100,000 of medals. Pull that picture up and post.
Why are you asking him to pull up a picture of you in front of $100,000 of precious metals, and then you're gonna ask for donations and say you're in a dire situation and shit like that? You can't flex and then ask for donations.
Post it right now. So maybe you know what I mean. I hate to be that way, but people like to see things. So
okay,
pull that picture up. I said.
All right, so
you saw how his head moved. You saw that nigga shit. You saw that nigga shit. Yo, I hate to be this way. You think of flexing and then I gotta ask for donations. This is insane.
I got some other pictures that are saved, but I'm gonna do it from my phone, and I'm gonna show it from my phone. And all right, and my guy sent me a Cash App donation to MCR. I'm just gonna say that MCR for did he have Face ID on his phone? Thank you for that $10 Cash App donation. This is going to Thailand.
No.
So no. Thank you for that Cash App donation. MC. I'm gonna just say MCR. Salute you for that. Thank you for that Cash App donation. And let me see. So that's a no. And okay. So I have some photos from you. I'm going to show it from my phone. He want me to show him the photos with the, let me see. I got you. I'm coming. I got you.
I don't need to see pictures of this guy and like trying to stunt on me with precious metals or whatever the fuck. A bitch took it from you. You obviously had it. Okay? Like, you obviously had it at some point. Look like he getting turned up. Let's see what this nigga talking about over here.
I have the surveillance camera, and it does say, I think it's February 7th or the 8th. I think it was the 7th or the 8th. So, yes. So I do have that receipt. So, okay. So they're just trying to piece together, the timeline. Because everybody gonna be skeptical, man. It's all 381 people watching. People are skeptical, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, everybody's at different levels of consciousness. But if anybody wants to know how I make bread, how I made bread, Google Ken Price Zillow Anaheim, and you'll see me selling multi-million-dollar houses to daughters of the Lakers coaches in Los Angeles.
Why, lame niggas are horrible. Like, why are you flexing after being robbed and then you ask for fucking donations, dog? I hate these niggas, man. Like, what the fuck is wrong with niggas? Yo, niggas are fucking insane, dog. Niggas are insane. This nigga's getting on my fucking nerves. We gonna speed through this shit. This niggas. We gonna speed through this shit. See you trying to stunt some more.
It's Cartagena right there. Cartagena. Okay. And this just you, a regular picture, regular photo. Okay. Got you. Okay. We just trying to salute to all 400 people now watching Raze along with Ken P.
That's a problem with you niggas too. Like, no, you niggas don't have any humility. You can tell that this nigga thinks he's that nigga. You can tell that he thinks he's that guy for real. You feel me? That's why I'm not mad at the bitch. You are food. Food gets ate. You feel me? There are positions in this world. You're food. You're gonna continue to be food.
Go over to his channel, Kingdom Living. It's in the chat. Please, moderators, drop his channel in the chat. And more importantly, let's try to help him, recover some of that money. His Cash App link is.
This nigga just flexed. Now he's dropping the Cash App link. Help him recover some of that money. Are you out of your fucking mind? Nigga. And then guess what? I'm not. Well, we have 4718. Let's find this again. Hold up. And guess what? Nigga? Guess what? I'm not going to give you any money. I'm not going to donate to you because you disrespected the black woman and made her put bananas on her head. I'm not going to give you any money because you disrespected the black woman, nigga. You made the black woman put bananas on her head and take pictures with you, nigga. You disrespected the black woman, nigga. That's why you can't get any Cash Apps. Think twice. Think twice before you try to be cute with your white friends and send pictures of black women with bananas on their heads. All right, let's get back. All right, let's get back to the show.
Yes, and we're gonna look at that. We're gonna look at that. And Will with the 199. Oh, you related to Sinbad?
No.
You're not related to Sinbad. Okay. The great comedian Sinbad from I think A Different World, So shout out to Sinbad, First time I heard that name in like 15, 20 years, probably 20 years, Sinbad. And I gladly pay him to.
Shout out to Sinbad. Sinbad's one of the best comedians. All his stand-ups are fire. And both these niggas look like they could be related to Sinbad.
All right, I gladly pay him to slap him. The F wrong with you. Come on, Mr. G. Why would you want to slap this guy? And we got
Yo, Raze ain't shit. Raze put the nigga put the comment up and put his picture up. Be like, yo, why would you want to slap this guy? Yo, Raze ain't shit. That's why I fuck with Razor, dog.
Mr. G, why? Hey, Mr. G, guys get, now the beauty, you said you was talking with her for like 2 weeks. So did she tell you about her family? Was she like just saying maybe she'd come to the States with you? Well, you were not in the States, you were out there. So what was she saying? What was the conversation like?
Just basic stuff. After you get to know a person, hey, donde vive? She lives in Sabaneta. Oh yeah, I know that area. Which metro stop you close to? What do you like to do? You got kids? No kids? Who do you live with? Your mom and your sister. Sometimes your cousin is there. Just normal things like that.
So let's recap that. Donde vives? Like, where do you live? Or so you know where somebody lives. You know what metro station they're near, what they like to do, and what other people they may live with family wise. So now you know each other, right? Now you know each other. Now you like each other. Now you have a rapport with each other. That's what you think. That's what you think. Bitch, you talk to anybody, nigga. Bitch don't like you or know you because she told you some fucking information she told everybody. These niggas are insane. Oh, she told me she lives here and with her mom and her sister and her cousin is there sometime. So yeah, so yeah, bitch, come over.
Just normal conversation. Hey, how you doing? What you do today? This, normal stuff.
Right. So, this was the first date, though. So y'all been talking for 2 weeks. This was the first date, and in the first date, did you take her out to a dinner first, or because I got the video of her arriving to your apartment? But did y'all go on a dinner date at all?
No. The day was order some rappy food, eat, chill, and watch this movie. I mean,
okay.
Yeah, you see that, nigga? These were the niggas who are fucking lames. Don't know. He thinks he's really that nigga. He thinks a bitch likes him like that. Yo, this nigga been talking to a bitch in Colombia. Bitches want you to take them on a date, even if it's for some bullshit. They want you to go out with them. They're on some female shit. You know what I'm saying? This nigga said like, oh, bitch, just come through. We gonna watch a movie on this shit. We gonna get some rappy or whatever. He thinks he's just that dude. He thinks he's Netflix and chill. He thinks he's that guy in Colombia. And he thinks it's all good. Yeah, he's like, I told the bitch to come over. We gonna watch Goodfellas in Spanish and get some rappy. That's it. This nigga was acting like he was that nigga. That nigga really thought he was that nigga. He hung up the phone, told the bitch to come over. We gonna get rappy. She's like, she's on the way. That nigga put on the Kells. That nigga's like, you must be used to me spending and all that sweet whining and dining. I'm fucking you tonight. That nigga's like, I'm not taking you on a date, bitch.
I'm not a young guy whipping and running, Razor. I'm 59. I likes to chill.
Right.
I want to get some good food. I want to watch a movie, and I'm trying to chill, man. I'm not on vacation. So I all the nice restaurants in Medellin, I've already been to them multiple times. So, it needs to be like a special occasion. I'm an expat, not a tourist, so I live a normal life. I go out and do something nice at an event. I have friends here. I've had expat friends that also lived here for years. So if we do something together. If there's a big sporting event, we'll get out and we'll make a night of it. You know what I mean? Or we'll go for like a long walk, or we'll go downtown and go shopping once a month.
Nigga, you're talking more than a bitch. Trying to explain why the bitches came to your place, you didn't go on a date. So a bitch you've been speaking to for a while, you didn't even meet in a public place. So you speak Spanish and all this, so you don't want to be in a public place and meet the person in person, engage their energy and all that shit. No, you're just like, oh, we've been talking, just come straight to my place on your first introduction. But you don't pay for play. You don't pay for play. This is your first introduction. But you're telling the bitch just to come to your house, we're going to get rappy. That's it. So you think you're just going to run through hoes out here. You think you're going to pump and dump in Colombia for the free. This nigga, so you think you're going to pump and dump in Colombia for the free, and it's going to be cool. So that's what you're saying you're doing. Because you didn't even take this bitch on a date. You wouldn't even take the bitch to El Corral or Home Burger. Goddamn Brooklyn Burger. I didn't tell you to take the bitch to Carmen or OCI. Niggas who know. I'm not telling you to take the bitch to Bupos or Carmen or OCI. I'm not even telling you to take the bitch to... Nigga. So you didn't take the bitch nowhere. So you're not paying for playing, but you're not also looking for a long-term relationship, because if you were, you do want to make a good impression the first time you meet the bitch, especially in Colombia, where a good impression don't cost shit. So you think you're just that nigga. Oh yeah, the bitch likes me, she likes my jokes. I'll speak in Spanish. The bitch likes my jokes. The bitch likes my jokes. This is insane. This is insane.
It's like that.
Right, I got you. And also, it's salute to all 405 people now watching Raze and Ken P. All right, so Mr. G, no, you're not gonna slap. So, guys, this was a first date. She said no dinner date. She will come over eat some pizza. What a rappy? What you ordered? I seen the food delivery guy in the video actually. So I'm gonna show the video also, bro. As a Colombian Rican, you are not fluent in Spanish and have gringo written all over your forehead. You are a walking target there. Shout out to Big Ant, New York City with the $5 donation to the Raze Thailand Fund. Yes.
Obvio, jefe. Español no es mi primer idioma. Tengo.
Oh my God, you sound horrible. He said, obviously, boss, Spanish is not my first language.
Un acento. Soy de Estados Unidos. No nativo acá. Mi español no es perfecto. It never will be.
Oh, you guys can get that.
I said, of course, I have an accent. I'm not from Colombia. Of course, if I speak, I'm going to have an accent. My Spanish will never be perfect. I will never look Colombian.
Actually, you kind of do look Colombian. Colombians look all different types of ways. And two, you don't have to have the perfect accent to fit with Colombia. But you sound like you said, the gringo written all over your forehead. That's how you sound, dog. You don't even sound like your Spanish is proficient on a level to be like you really know what's going on. You're still missing words. You're still missing things when people speak to you. You feel me? So that's all he's saying. That's all he's saying. You probably speak it a little better than me. I'm better at understanding it. But yeah, but I'm not out there trying to do what you do. And don't ever say you don't look Colombian. Because motherfuckers be out there telling me when I'm doing shit that you niggas should never do. You say, don't go to the barrio like I do. But people talk, I'm like, yo, I never get your problems. Niggas don't fuck with me. You feel me? And they say, like, for one, it's the way you look. You have a certain size on you. And motherfuckers just think you're Colombian. Because in your face, you don't, they're in their way of saying I don't look goofy. In your face, you're just walking around like it's fucking normal. But let's go.
Like, the comment, you're stating the obvious.
Right. So Big Ant, he said you're stating.
Halo, we know what you were saying, bro. We know what it is. In call, out call is P for P either way. That's just, what are those words called when they're spelled the same word is spelled the same forwards and backwards? I forgot what is the word for that shit? What is the word for that shit? But yeah, P for P. It's the same way. In call, out call, don't matter. It still is.
In the obvious, but thank you for that donation to the Raze Thailand Fund. Yes, sir. And Tory Johnson, did you have your crypto on a cold wallet with the 199? Tory Johnson.
No.
This nigga don't have his crypto on a cold wallet. So this nigga got precious metals. This nigga got 50-gram gold bars on him. And he got crypto on him that's not in cold storage. This is a walk-in lick. I hope he shows a picture. I hope he shows a picture of the bitch who robbed him, trying to put her on blast. Because I'm going to take that picture, and I'm going to put a little crown on her head, and I'm going to put a scepter in her hand, and I'm going to put money and gold bars and computers all around her. I'm going to make a nice little picture.
No, he did not have it on the cold wallet. All right. Well, you don't have to tell what the exact app you was using or nothing like that. So, okay. So he did not have it on a cold wallet. Thank you for that question. Pratty with the 4,000 Copa, Colombian pesos. That picture with the medals look Photoshop. He's saying it looks
okay.
Photoshop, bro.
Okay.
This nigga's getting tight now. Because he really thinks he's that nigga. He can't take a joke. Here's the difference, dog. When you're a lame, you're gonna be a lame forever because this is the type of attitude that you fucking have, you know. You need help. And guess what? Maybe you can get off your high horse. Maybe somebody with a little street smarts that has ambition in life, because they wouldn't be traveling out the country if they didn't have ambition past the hood. So maybe somebody with a little street smarts, maybe you can become friends with this person and be straight up, man. Like, I don't know how to move. I don't know how to move. You look comfortable. You look comfortable moving around, man. Like, just be straight up with a nigga, especially when you're out of the country. Niggas, things that would be weirder over here are less weird over there. Cause he kind of like just chopping it up. Like, I can understand you. Like and the niggas just being open, pause, honest, and all that shit. Nigga will probably help you out. And how about you help instead of stepping on Pookie because he's fucking your bitch? How about you help raise Pookie up, Pookie with some ambition? You feel me? You be like, yeah. I see you out here, you're obviously doing something. If you haven't moved into the 100% legal space yet, you obviously have good organizational skills. Let me show you how to get more money and get away from that. You feel me? Make some arrangement with a nigga. Become a nigga's friend, dog. Stop hating on everybody and thinking you that nigga. And let me show a little bit more of his attitude before I say what I'm gonna say next.
Let me show it again, just for because just so we didn't the people.
You see you see how he is? You see the glasses adjust? You see the sit up? You see the self-soothing? The rubbing on the legs? You see the head adjustment and all that? He's mad. Not because he got robbed. He was fine with that. He was cool on the show because he got robbed. He's mad because niggas are not acting like he's that nigga and he just got set up and put in a goddamn Mission Impossible where the bitch came through in all black and she slid through the lasers and did the limbo and pop locked and got his shit. You feel me? He's tight about that shit. And that's why you're always going to be lame. Because let's say, because anybody can get got. Anybody can get got. Even me. Even me. It's very unlikely. Highly, highly unlikely. The probability is low, but the possibility exists. You feel me? The probability is low, but the possibility exists. And if I did get got, I'd probably go and raise a raise too. Because it'd be funny to me. I wouldn't even be like these other guys. I'd be like, this is what I did. This is how I fucked up. The bitch got me. The streets ate that night. I'm glad I got out with my life. The streets ate that night. I should have practiced what I preached. I should have respected the underworld more. I should have respected the underworld. But I slipped. You feel me? I deserve everybody to get their jokes in. Cook me. Cook me. Matter of fact, let me get in the chat. I get in the chat. I said a super chat. Fuck this nigga. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga? He broke all the rules. You feel me? I'm having a good time. You niggas up there just hurt.
That know, 407 people watching right now.
I mean, show the video that's on Steve Harvey's YouTube and tell me that's Photoshop.
Oh, well. Okay, well, let me see. Let me go back to the photo. Well, no, it's in my phone. It's in my phone. So, he said.
Yeah, it's one of the first links.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, but Raze, at the end of the day, like, you could have every document in the world. It doesn't mean the documents are real. Like, you can fake documents. So, like, if a person doesn't want to believe, it's not really up to me to convince them they don't believe. That's fine. You don't have to. It doesn't change anything in my life whether you believe me or not.
Look how the explanation, there's a random nigga in the chat saying some shit's Photoshop that you know is 100% real. And you're like trying to explain and break down like, things can be fake and I can't prove that they're not fake. And if you want to think they're fake, nigga, if a nigga said something that I know was real and they said I'm faking it, I'm gonna be like, you got me, nigga. It's a deep fake. It's a deep fake, nigga. I put all types of AI and all types of shit on there. You got me, nigga. Like, who gives a fuck what a random nigga in the chat thinks?
Like your channel, Raze. So when you
I'm sorry to say that, except for my chat. My chat is nigga. My chat is some different niggas, dog. And one day, if these niggas ever make me mad, I'ma dox all of them. We got professionals in the chat. We
reached out, I decided to come on. So it really doesn't matter if someone believes me or not. I know I can't convince them. If a person is skeptical, no matter what I'm saying, they're going to be skeptical. So, you got to pick your battle sometime in life.
Guys, please help this brother out. I'm telling you, I'm about to show the video and give me 2 minutes. I'm about to show the video. So, and y'all going to believe, you should believe now, but I'm telling you, if y'all, you just 2 more minutes. Help this brother out. His Cash App is pinned in the chat. Let's help him out. Let's help him out, guys. We got, Viva. All right. Viva Hernando with the $5 donation to the Raze Thailand. And it was only 50,000 pesos and 4,500 American dollars in electronic. He's a career capper. Iceman. Oh, man, thank you for the 499. He's bringing receipts, bro. No, it wasn't 50,000 pesos. It was 50,000 crypto.
I mean, the ironic thing about this is I realize
it was only 50,000 pesos.
At least I think it was another one.
Yeah, it probably was. It probably was. But let me just see. All right, that's her going in, and that's going to be coming out.
Well, so they blurred out the bitch walking in and out. But what's the point of showing the fucking video? This doesn't prove anything. I hate niggas, man. What the fuck is wrong with niggas, man?
Coming out my Adidas jacket and carry-on suitcase.
Ooh, she got fresh off your dumb ass. That bitch walked out with a fresh Adidas, the chaqueta de Adidas. Ella coming out afuera. And and also chiquete de Adidas con tus paletas de Samsonite.
She did not have that. She did not have that Adidas jacket on, guys, and that big suitcase. So, you know, and obviously you was knocked out by something, and gave her enough time and people enough time to do all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
I mean, honestly, I don't think I could have butchered knife through a Samsonite suitcase to get to a Kevlar backpack and then.
Nigga, a sex worker just did it. And you're not gonna have no confidence in yourself. You're like, I don't think I could have got into that bag. So you saying that a third world sex worker got more ingenuity and strength than you? These niggas don't even think about the shit that they say.
Butcher knife through it. I gotta, you know what I mean? Like,
Right. Oh,
this nigga better laugh. He trying not to cry. You feel me? Nigga in his head thinking some old school shit. Nigga, joy and pain. It's like sunshine. It rain. Nigga, it's over, dog. Get the fuck out of Medellin.
okay, got
Actually, no, stay down there. Feed the streets.
got you. Now, knowing this happened, guys, and guys, let me see what y'all saying. Do y'all believe it now, guys? He bring one. Big Marcus says one. He believes it. You know, that's a one right there. You know what I'm saying? You know, come on, guys. I bet a lot of you guys. All right. Let me see. Nick Dogg says one. He believes you. Jamie says two. He don't believe you. He said he don't believe you. You need more people. We got let me see. Street Stories says two. Street Stories won't tell this story public because they might feel embarrassed. How did your family take it? Do you have like family that you told? Did they say anything? Were they making fun of you or anything?
look, so my last near-death experience, my whole family's Illuminati, and they tried to sacrifice me.
Let's go! Let's go! I'm about to go to the gym, nigga! Yo! Let's go! I was about to go to the fucking gym. Now we get into the Illuminati. Yo, my nigga. Yo, Razor Raze. Shout out to Razor Raze. Your show is the shit, dog. Shout out to Razor Raze. We about to get into some Illuminati shit. Yes.
Oh,
so I don't really talk to family like that.
All right. So, all right, let me get to the
nigga. If you don't fucking elaborate, let's take that back. Hold up. I'm sorry. We gotta take that shit back.
Won't tell this story public because they might feel embarrassed. How did your family take it? Do you have like family that you told? Did they say anything? Were they making fun of you or anything?
Look, so my last near-death experience, my whole family's Illuminati, and they tried to sacrifice me.
Oh,
so I don't really talk to family like that.
All right. So,
yo, Halo, if you're still here, we're gonna do an investigation on this nigga. He gave his name earlier, profession, all that shit. Where he did real estate. You can look up his real estate licenses, all that. I didn't watch any of this. We're gonna do a show on this. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Who his family is, what the bloodline is, what the pedigree is, where they coming from. If he's related to Halo, we're gonna figure that out. Huh? Let's get into that.
All right, let me get to the comments. Let me see. All right, get on Tinder and they take you on a bender. Salute to you for that. CBL $2. Did you learn your lesson not to go on Tinder ever again? Since you're still gonna be out there for a minute.
The verdict's out. I don't know what I'd do in the future.
You don't know what you do in the future. So you're asking for cash apps, but you don't know what you do in the future. And if you were smart, I would have told Razor Raze to split the cash apps with me. I would have been hyping them up. Yo, send Razor Raze money. He's saving niggas out here because niggas, you goofy. They don't want to help you. But we fuck with Razor. Razor Raze is some type of cartoon character wrestler nigga on the internet. We fuck with Razor.
You know, I know that besides two-factor verification on accounts, there's more security than being two-factor verification and things like that. So I know something like that. You know what I mean? I know electronics investments can be further secured beyond that. That I do know.
Okay, well, all right, okay, and so get on Tinder and they take. Well, guys, now, well, let's just go into this because I'm gonna ask you a question. With the U.S. State Department warning about dating apps, do you feel that for one time in your life you should have took the warning serious? Instead,
hey man, the U.S. State Department.
All right, you know what? We have two homies hanging. I'm kind of tired of this nigga. I think I proved my point. So we're gonna wind the show down, as we always do. And this isn't prepared, so we're just gonna get into it. We'll see what's going on. Let's get a nice short one. Actually, it could be whatever. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. We're just gonna just give me a second. I'm gonna run as we usually do. So, this whole show, I'm pretty much finished with my nitro coffee. Want to go to the gym, do some pull-ups. You feel me? The show was interesting. The show was good. I hope somebody learned something. Hope some people laughed. You feel me? I know my people usually fall through the late night, so I'm gonna try to do another show in the late night. I didn't expect this show to be this good. I'd like to thank Razor Raze. I'd like to thank Ken P. That was his name. We're gonna get your full name later, and we're gonna do a full investigation. The only reason I'm stopping the show right now is because I want to go to the gym, and because you dropped that Illuminati information and said your family tried to sacrifice you, nigga. Now you're playing in my ballpark. Now the ball's in my court, nigga. You feel me? And we're gonna do that show, even if it's a segment during one of the late night shows. You're gonna get a good 30 minutes. You're gonna get a quick 30 minutes. You feel me? Deep dive, pause. Because I need to know what's happening. Because he didn't seem like he was playing. And I believe it. Yeah, maybe he might be lying about not paying for playing. Like he might be lying about not paying for play. But I believe him about the Illuminati shit. So, yeah, let me get out of here. Gave you guys a couple seconds of the cool down in the show, as we usually do. Shout out to our girls. Shout out to our baby, Henny Breath. She's always going to be a favorite. We have no idea how old she is. Henny Breath could easily be. Henny Breath is in the blue. Henny Breath could easily be 80 years old. She's somewhere between 15 and 80 years old. You feel me? That's why we love her. In the middle, we have Cutesy. We don't have a name for her yet, but I'm gonna name her Cutesy right now because we didn't like her at first, but now she's one of my favorites. It's strange. Isn't life strange? Isn't the Matrix just? Oh, let's not go down that road anymore. We're getting out of here. And to the far left, we have heavy titties. The far left, we have heavy titties. She's doing something new. I like it. She got the little, I don't know what women call this. She got the underlayer of different color hair. She on her anime shit. Her titties are abnormally large for an Asian woman. She's on her anime shit. Her teeth don't make no sense. That's why I love her. She's on her anime shit. You feel me? And this is nothing in particular. We don't have a Asian fetish over here. We like all women over here. You feel me? But they're pleasant and they have a good energy. So after the show and being very intense and, getting a bit excited, raising our voice, we just come here, we calm down, we enjoy, we bask in the gentle energy of Japanese women in bikinis. And just giggling and things like that. So before we get out of here, we're going to sign off just like this. I'm going to say I'm disagreeable, this is disagreeable, and listen to these sweet voices while we step out.
言ってくるんですよ。これどういうこと？後ろポケットに iPhone 誰が一番かっこよく取り出したりしまったりできるか対決やってみてほしいです。スキニーかクロススキニーでやってみてほしいです。
いや、それスキニーフェチやろ絶対。
お尻が好きで
スッて出すってこと。この iPhone をこうスッて入れてスッて言うのの対決。